we're back with part 2 of New Super Mario Bros. U, and we got ourselves 3 extra lives thanks to that ghost house. But we're not finished with this world yet. There is still much for us to do. Now let's tackle Area 4, Spike's Spouting Sands, and let me tell you something, this level was just purely insane. I don't know why I say this, because of the fact that, well, maybe because it was all trial and error, just trying to get up there just so I can reach a stinking ice flower? Or is it the fact that I gotta deal with these annoying sand geysers and dealing with enemies that just launch spike balls at you right out of their mouths? Yeah, I don't know whether it's crazy or I don't know, and quite frankly, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I get the first star coin here. You just need to take down one of these enemies and get it. Pretty simple. Time your jump though, because it's necessary. Anyway, I keep on going. I gotta watch out for this Koopa Troopa, and I gotta make sure I take down this enemy because these things are just so annoying to deal with. And no problem, I already got him out like that. And make sure you hit the hidden block so that way you can reach a beanstalk upwards, and you'll be able to get your hands on the second star coin. Trying to get it is the easy part. Or what am I saying? It's also the hard part because these platforms can just shrink and expand, meaning that you only have a few seconds before they revert back to like small and then big. I'm like, wow. Anyway, I got the second star coin and I just reached the checkpoint too. Now getting the third one is going to be a little harder because of the fact that, well, I think you need a certain item in order to do so. And wait, why did that went through? Oh great, there are actually two ways you can get it. You can get through the left or you can get it through the right. Hit the pipe and now, let's see. Oh yeah, you head underground and you get your hands on a neat little item. The Mini Mushroom. The Mini Mushroom was first introduced in New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, which basically shrinks Mario to the size of an ant. And now what you need to do here is that you need to crash through and avoid all these sand dunes. Yeah, you gotta keep on moving. And I jumped by accident. I didn't jump by accident, it's the fact that my timing forced me to hit up. And the best thing about it is that with Mini Mario you can actually jump higher. Don't worry, I try again. Believe me. Anyway, let's try this one more time, and this time I know what I'm doing. Don't worry, because after I find the secret exit here, I don't have to worry about going through it all over again. I could just go straight through with little difficulty. Though, if you know what you're doing, trying to pass through these sand dunes, you'll do fine. But you gotta move really fast, especially at this end part here, where they're gonna spit out a lot of these. If you were up top and you had the Mini Mushroom, you'd pretty much be screwed. Believe me, I know. Anyway, you got all 3 star coins, which is good. Now here comes the next part. Find the secret exit. The secret exit is pretty easy. If you're Mini Mario, just jump down, avoid the enemy, and then hit left and hit the pipe. Though there's another way you can do it. You could just like run and then you duck. That's simple. Anyway, I keep on going, and I thought to myself if I would have jumped, but then I realized I'm Mini Mario. I can walk through walls. I can walk on walls. And there you go. I get a free extra life. Terrific indeed. And I get access to the secret exit, which is kind of nice. That means we now get access to the secret area, and I cleared the course without taking damage. Hallelujah! In my opinion, that's a good thing. Very good thing, because we now have access to a hidden area. And this hidden area is where things get a little cold. Why? I really have no idea. I'm just saying random stuff. Anyway, let's go back and complete the level so that way we can finish it. Yeah, now we have to return back to Spike's Spouting Sands. And the best thing about this is that since you have all 3 star coins, you don't have to worry about like wasting your time trying to find them. Just go straight through from start to finish, and that's it. And like so, I take them out, I get a 1-up. And I'm actually doing a lot better. Though that's only a blessing in disguise because some of the levels here are just pure unadulterated heck. Yes, for the sake of this, I'm not going to swear because there's no point in me swearing and having all bad language. I mean, there's no point, really. Anyway, I now have an ice flower in my hands. I gotta watch out here since I gotta dodge these annoying enemies. And this guy is just floating on top. And, wow, talk about using that to your advantage. Anyway, avoid more enemies, deal with them, that sort of thing, etc., etc. And I gotta watch out because these platforms shrink and I get myself some more coins, which is pretty nice. Anyway, I pass the checkpoint and I continue on my way, dodging more enemies. And I gotta watch out though, because yeah, I keep saying the same thing over and over. Run, run, run. Look out for the spike ball. Yeah, you're not that threatening, especially since I can freeze you like so. And boom, and die. Have a nice day. Anyway, this time around, you actually know what you have to do. So, if you know where to go, no big deal. But you gotta watch out for all these obstacles. These obstacles can be a really big pain in the butt. And I make sure to complete every level, hidden areas included. Though some secret exits you find in later worlds, they can sometimes lead you to secret exits, but they can also provide alternate routes. Though one level is going to literally ask myself, why? Why do I have to go through the same area twice just to get all 3 star coins? I'm like, what? Whatever. I cleared the course without taking damage, which is good. And now I have access to the 5th area. Though, truth is, by beating this, you get access to Area 6. Now, let's move on down below and tackle Area 5. And I can tell this is not going to be easy. It's going to be dry desert mushrooms. And I really like the music here since it's an athletic theme. However, the main focus here in this level is because of these moving platforms. These moving platforms can be a bit problematic, though if you use it to your advantage, you could actually avoid certain obstacles and be able to reach other hidden areas pretty easily. Though these enemies are just so annoying, dropping their weapons from below. It's just absurd, and the best strategy I have for them is, once you reach up top, you whack them. That's simple. It goes to show that I always like doing my job, though there's also another difficult aspect. These platforms where they just shrink and expand. If you time your movements right, you can run while they expand and you'll be able to make it. And I gotta watch out though, because if I get hit, I'm screwed. And I don't want to go through that, believe me. And I make it and I get star coin number 2. And I lost my squirrel power, which stinks. And I was thinking to myself, wait, what am I doing? I could just go back and get the squirrel suit again. And it's a good thing too, since I didn't hit the block. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I'm always so smart and always preparing my moves closely. And I'm back with my squirrel suit, and I'm doing things just fine. I already got 2 star coins, and I only need to get 1 more. Though I could waste my time getting my hands on the green leaf here, like the green rings. The whole purpose here is that if you collect all 5 sets of 3 green rings, like 3 green coins, you actually get an extra life, which is pretty nice. And like so. There you go. Now you get access to the hidden pipe. That's the easy part. This is the hard part. Because you have platforms that shrink and expand. If you time your power block incorrectly, you could lose the coin. Or you could just say hell with it. You just use a squirrel suit and you'll be able to get it no problem. That's what I did. And I recommend everyone to do the same. Though if you're playing it with co-op, you need to make it fast. And I'm already at the end of the level and this is all way too easy. Despite the fact that I got hit, I did pretty good. Though I have 3 more areas to go through, and it's not going to be easy, believe me. And that takes care of Area 5, Dry Desert Mushrooms. And I got all 3 star coins, which is pretty nice. Okay, beating it gives you access to Area 6, though whichever way you take is up to you. And now we tackle the 6th area, the penultimate one before the castle, Bloomin' Lakitus. And this one is just absolutely ridiculous, because now you have to deal with annoying enemies. Annoying enemies named Lakitus. These Lakitus will come out of nowhere and launch spine balls at you. And I'm like, why? But I lost my squirrel suit because I timed my jump a bit too off, and now I'm using the ice flower to do my work for me. This took me many tries just to get all 3 star coins and trying not to die. And yes, there will be a death count for this game. You'll be seeing it on my video. Anytime I die, I just put a little something that says death count 1. And it's going to keep on going. And the more times I die, the more death count increases. This is still a 100% playthrough, but I'm at least going at it at my own pace. So I'm going to be doing it my way, so whatever. Anyway, I got the first star coin, though I need another Lakitu so that way I can hopefully make it to reach the second one. The strategy here is actually pretty easy. You need to time your movements right, though I wasn't timing well enough just to get it. The second coin's easy on itself, but trying to reach up there for the secret passages and stuff like that is even a bigger deal. And I got the 2nd star coin, and I decided to just keep on moving, dodging anything and everything that gets in my way. There's the checkpoint that's nearby, though the 3rd star coin is easy because you need to use it relying on a Koopa shell just to do it. And you have to contend with piranha plants. Piranha plants are the bigger problem here. You can't shake the Wiimote just so you can get your hands on them. There's another way. And I lost my powers. That's terrific. And I'm and I lose it again. And it's stupid. I can't believe I messed up on that. Anyway, I have to be careful here because if I messed up, I lose. I lost a life. And anytime you die, you see these little hints around from people saying that they don't like the level and stuff like that. Anyway, let's try this again. And this time I'm like, you know what? I'm done playing around. It's time I use some of my items just to go through with this. Yes, this is the first time I died, so sue me. Anyway, let's try it again. And I can tell for sure this is not going to be pretty. Though not that it matters, since you could just race through and take out anything that gets in your way. Yeah, when you lost, it just feels like it just sucks. Anyway, I keep on moving, and I can't believe I hit that thing, and I got myself access to that, well, whatever. The, how do I put this? The power block, and you take out all the enemies really easy. If you're invincible, Mario, you could do that. And I take the second star coin, since you needed to use one of the Lakitu's clouds to reach up there. That's simple. And I got access to the pipe, got the coin, etc. And I'm still at Squirrel Suit Mario, but for the third one, it's pretty easy. You use the Koopa Troopa shell, you just fire it. You have to time your move right, and then you fire it, taking down all of them in one shot. Like that. And like that, my level is done. I can't believe I lost, but don't worry. That's nothing compared to what I have to go through later on, believe me. Believe me, you have no idea how hard some of the levels get if you don't know what you're doing. As of now, the death count is at 1, and beating Area 6 gets you access to the castle. But we're now taking the high road to get access to the secret area. And this one is where things get nice and cold. That's right, we're now tackling LayerCake Desert, Piranha Plants on Ice. Yeah, there's a gimmick in this level, and is that the Piranha Plants are going to be spouting fireballs, making some of the platforms melt and causing them to, like, the ice blocks to come down, like, fast. The whole point here is that you have to need to move as fast as possible, otherwise you make a mistake and the ice block just goes splat and killing you instantly. Just like with Sonic 06 and, how do I put this, Kingdom Valley when you play as Shadow, and if you get hit by one of these falling blocks while you're riding the hovercraft, it'll land on you and kill you instantly. And this is where I make a mistake. No, I didn't make a mistake, not yet anyway, but, oh yeah, I lose my squirrel power here. That's my first mistake, and I ended up losing it despite the fact that I reached the hidden pipe. Now, to get the second coin is pretty easy. Just wait for the ice blocks to fall, then use them as platforms like walls so that way you can reach up there. Though if you can just wait till they like spout an open passage, no big deal. That's the easy part. The third coin is the hard part. Yeah, it is the hard part, believe me, because now you just have to keep going higher and higher and higher. If you have the squirrel suit, no big deal. That's nothing. Though, my only problem with this level is the fact that sometimes you can get careless, and if you make just one tiny little mistake, you can end up losing it, and it can end up killing you instantly. That's lame. And at this point, I already completed the level, so you know what? What's the point of me getting it up there? There you go. Originally, when I did it, recorded, I actually died, and I was so pissed off that I had to reset. Doesn't matter anyway, I got all 3 coins, and I complete the hidden area. Now, let's see what we unlock. Let's find out. We unlock another passageway through Soda Jungle, skipping World 4 entirely. This is actually the second other exit that can like speedrun you all the way through just to reach World 5 easily. Though that's nothing, quite frankly. Now we tackle LayerCake Desert's castle, Morton's Compactor Castle. Now, this Compactor Castle really was a pain in the butt to me, and believe me, it was just not easy. I really didn't know what I was doing, because the first time I did this, I was literally angry because I kept losing and stuff like that. Mostly due to the fact of all these onboard interferences that got in my way. For example, like the dry bones and the hotheads that keep flying up and down. I don't know, I'm running out of ideas. What are they? Podobo. Oh yeah, the boss, the area in Area 2, those were Podobos. The ones that keep shooting up and down are the hotheads. Now, I already got the first star coin. The second one's actually pretty easy. You need to reach all the way up top and head to a hidden pipe. Anyway, you just need to wall jump all the way up till you can get your hands on the star coin. There you go. That's simple. Just make sure you drop on the red pipe and you can continue. Anyway, I keep on going, but the gimmick here in this level is that the areas will move in 2 different directions. One part will move in one area, and the other part will move in another. When I meant by area, I meant by direction. They move in 2 different directions. And if you're not fast enough, you could get smashed, you could end up losing a life, and that can cost you greatly. Anyway, I passed the checkpoint, which is the good part. But the bad part is yet to come. Though getting the 3rd star coin is actually easy, you just need to drop down, time your movement right, and your jump, and you'll get it easily. Just make sure you reach the bottom platform so you can get there. Pretty simple. Anyway, I keep on going, and we gotta ignore that green ring there. It's not worth it since I can get plenty of extra lives in this game. And the gimmick here is that you need to time your movement right. Just wait till they drop, and then you run. Just keep running. Under any circumstances, do not stop running. Now we're at the end part here, folks. And this one is where the hard part begins. If you time your movements off just ever so slightly, you get smashed and you have to go through the level all over again. The gimmick here is that you need to move before they compact. So if you know what you're doing, no big deal. If you have a squirrel suit, you can do just fine. And like that, see? Pretty simple. Though, truth is, I had many failed attempts trying to do this. And see that? I nearly messed up and I almost died. And that's really sucky. So, for the top part here, just wait till it compacts, then you jump. That's simple. And you'll be able to make it no problem. And like that, that's it. I was just jumping and cheering. I'm like, dear, thank God it's finally over. Sheesh, what an ordeal. Anyway, time we tackle the second boss, Morton Koopa Jr. I gotta say, this Doom ship has a big mouth, and I mean that literally. Yeah, there is a lot of mystery behind Morton Koopa Jr. I'll explain it once the battle begins. Yeah, Morton's pretty easy, but the gimmick here, he's going to use his giant hammer to whack a pokey part at you. The whole point here is evade, and then you'll be able to get a chance to hit him. Morton's personality and traits have been shrouded in mystery, though Morton has a cantankerous personality. Though in the cartoon, he has a big mouth. Why do you think he has a huge face? Also, interestingly enough, he's one of the bigger Koopalings in the Mario Brothers games. He's actually bigger than some of the other ones, and I asked myself, did this Koopa pack a lot of weight or something? I don't know, and quite frankly, it doesn't really matter since Morton's pretty easy, though if you time your jumps right, you'll be able to take him down easily.
Mario #1! Woohoo!
That takes care of the castle, and that completes everything. And with it, we decided to give Morton Big Mouth Koopa Jr. a much-needed beatdown. Bye-bye! Hope your big mouth doesn't hit you on the way out. Or the way out when you crash, that is. Anyway, that's about it. We got all the star coins for this level, and we're done. That takes care of that. And we unlock a new pathway. Even better! We found all the star coins in LayerCake Desert. Something good gotta happen, right? Well, anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time when we tackle the next world. Take care.